us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. Another season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Bearcats kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleer's offense to go on the attack first. And here comes the freshman quarterback who has certainly outperformed his recruiting ranking. His coaching staff blown away by how quickly he grasped the offense and won the starting job for the opener. On the run, it's Alexander. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Woodhead. It's complete to the right. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Looking to the big tight end. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
That is the dream start for this defense. Come out, stop them on first down, stop them on second down, force them into a third down situation, and get a takeaway. This defense just started this game exactly how they wanted to. Now they got everybody jacked up.
Right, here we go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. Defense there to stop him after he spun his way to a 5-yard pickup. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Tootin. Under fire, and they got it. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Running inside, it's Alexander. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. Let's take a step back, talk big picture Coastal Carolina. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry-pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Back to pass, it's Woodhead. Puts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the shot to clear is Will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The run inside. It's Moore. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Wants to throw it again. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Going to the running game. Could be an alley. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Quarterback making adjustments. Finding an escape route. Tripped up for the tackle.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, try to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl, but the defense, they did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. It's still a three-point game after the miss. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Flag 14. Flag 14.
Motion from the wideout. To the air, it's Woodhead. Caught in the backfield, it's Gary. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He hurls one deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Wormley. Makes it past the marker. My, oh my, 41 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. This time he wants to throw, using the quick game.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Tight end now in motion. Hands it off on the counter. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The Bearcats are moving quickly down the field. The give. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead as we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And the Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Tootin. Dumps it to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple 1st downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
And the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And you wonder if mechanically something is off with this kicker. That's now his second missed field goal of the day. And guys, we've got almost perfect conditions to kick the football. I'm not sure what's going on.
Look out, he's got room. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Finds his tight end. Could not make his way to the corner.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Now the play fake. It's caught. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The shot that clears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Woodhead. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking for space. It's Wormley. Fights off a defender. He's now up to 58 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Again, it's Brown. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, trying to find his man. He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Bearcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Tootin. Oh, they're after him! And it's a sack.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. And this one is perfect. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. He'll set up to throw. Bring in the heat. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead.
14, Coastal Carolina, 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. To throw, it's Tootin. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Green. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
Flag 14. Flag 14.
Big fullback's got it. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
A give to Brown. They knock him down right there.
This is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking to pass. It's Tootin. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Running inside, it's Alexander. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the number 24 team, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's the Green Wave looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is. Now back to your game on the surf turf. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe together and get this second half started. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Moore. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the Bearcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Blue 30.
They'll run play action. Rushes on him. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to them, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
Hand off for Brown.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Takes the handoff. It's Wormley. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Finds us back in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
They'll run it. It's Wormley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
The run inside. It's Moore. And he's dragged down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Grabs it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Might be calling a hot route. Touchdown, Sam Houston! And the route is on.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Looking deep down the right side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion, but this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field.
Fires one high and deep. Goes high to pull it in. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
And this offense is going to need more of those, man. You've dug yourself a little bit of a hole. Defense still giving up points on the last possession, man. You got to put it in overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
When you make a quarterback feel comfortable, man, they'll sit in that pocket, they'll go through their progressions, but when you start to hit them, they become very human, very average. They got to do a better job of keeping him upright, protecting him, so he can have a better second half than he did first.
Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the shot that clears line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Backed up at the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Moore. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. Kick is in the air. takes it on the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute those critical areas on the field and get points on the board.
Yeah, it was mental errors on that last drive, too, that led to negative plays. They got to get those things erased and pull it back together here on this drive. Go put some points up on the board.
Running inside, it's Alexander. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. The Chanticleers will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll take it on the return. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for a crease, it's Moore. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. There's some room. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The run inside. It's Moore. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1.
2-14 close. 2-14 close. Now, ready?
To the air. It's Bailey. Now improvising. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
They'll test the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense...
There he goes! And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And guys, this will stay a 24-point game. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Catch in the middle. It's Copeland. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Woodhead. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
No room to run, and he's stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. The play-action fake. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Sam Houston State's offense taking the field to start this drive. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Find some fresh air. With that, he's got 101 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. And the Bearcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Might as well stick with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Wormley. They make the stop just across the 30 at the 31. It's 4th down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The short hands, it's Rodgers. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And the Chanticleers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. On the ground, it's Townsend. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Turning it on! And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. And a really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Woodhead. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Chanticleers are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, I think you know the situation.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long.
22, 22, go!
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes a grab. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Chanticleers are threatening on 1st and goal. Running the red zone. It's Townsend. And he's in. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Wormley. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Now on 1st down from the 28. He wants to change this route. Here's how the career starts. His first carry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Creates a little space. Maybe some room here. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Going to the run, it's Moncrief. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Quarterback keeper. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. The old coaching cliche, go 1-0 every week, and for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season, but 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.